The time is now 6:53 on this Friday morning, and here's what you need to know before you go.
50 years later, the Edmund Fitzgerald tragedy still resonates. Northern News Now will provide complete coverage Monday of this solemn anniversary. But first, we begin with a programming note that the Northern News Now First Alert at 4 newscast will begin early at 3:30 p.m. Then at 4 p.m., join Dan Wolf live from Split Rock Lighthouse for the Memorial Bell ceremony. Now, the bell will ring 29 times, once for each sailor lost when the ship sank in Lake Superior in 1975. And finally, at 6 p.m., we will devote our entire newscast to the Edmund Fitzgerald. Dan brings you an exclusive interview with a Coast Guard veteran who shares his search and rescue story for the first time ever. You can join us Monday starting at 3:30 for this important tribute.
A driver is behind bars this morning accused of driving drunk and causing a serious crash on the north side of Duluth. It happened just after 6 p.m. yesterday, closing Jean Duluth Road near Martin Road. You can see the large emergency response. According to Duluth police, 2 cars collided at the Jean Duluth Martin Road T intersection. 2 people from different vehicles were taken to the hospital with unknown injuries. One of the drivers was arrested and faces DUI and criminal vehicular operation charges. Jean Duluth Road was closed for more than an hour last night. And police tell us speed and alcohol caused the crash. An investigation is ongoing.
The Cloquet Middle and High Schools were evacuated Thursday morning because of a fire call. The Cloquet Area Fire District says the call came in just before 10 a.m. Several fire crews arrived on scene to find students and staff safely evacuated with the help of Cloquet police. There were no flames or smoke coming from the school. However, during the investigation, firefighters say a school staff member directed them to an electrical box in the basement of the school with singed wires that triggered the alarms. Now, no one was hurt and minimal damage was made. The cause remains under investigation.